Hello there, we are live at Wadden Road for the Blue Square North clash between Gloucester City and Guiseley. I'm Rob Butler and I'm joined today by Dan Guttridge. The teams are out for the traditional handshake and the teams are as follows. Gloucester in their amber and black stripes. Lewis Carey, Mike Green, Jack Harris, Matt Coop, Matt Rose, Tom Webb as captain, Matt Locke, Darren Mullins, Darren Edwards, Will Morford and Steve Davis. On the bench is Sam Rawlins, George Lloyd, Neil Mustoe and new loan signing Theo Lewis from rivals Cheltenham Town. Guiseley, who are playing in a white kit similar to Spurs and Bolton mixed. Steve Drench in goal, Simon Ainge, who's their captain for today, Dave Merris, Kieran Toner, Danny Ellis make up the defence. Matthew Wilson, Simon Baldry, Danny Bushell and Andy Holdsworth is the midfield, and up front they have Chris Senior and James Walshall. On the bench they have Michael Burns, Joe O'Neill, Danny Forrest, Paul Phillips, Jacob Giles. The referee for today is Neil Radford from Worcester, and his assistants are John Ross Kelly from Eckington, and Bruce Rogers from Malvern. Cloudy day, but the sun is peeking through. Crowd are up for this. Gloucester looking to bounce back after the 3-1 defeat to Droylsden in midweek. Guiseley slightly flying high, third in the league. Gloucester mid-table, as mid-table as you can get, with a suspension being fulfilled today. Scott Wilson and Darren Edwards, and after Tuesday night Tom Webb are going to be starting suspensions soon. Flank, they'll be looking to swing this one in. They've got the big men forward from the back. Toner, Ellis and Wilson all forward. As it swung in all the way to the middle and it's flicked on and it's out for a goal kick. It's hard to see you touch that. I believe it was number 5, Danny Ellis, arriving midway into the penalty area. Almost a free header, and that was almost an early chance there for Guiseley. Gloucester now have a free kick. Walshaw is the furthest man forward for Guiseley on the halfway line. Matt Coop and Mike Green are there with him. Matlock will swing this in, slightly further back to the one that we had earlier on, but Matlock on the right, looking to find a man. He swings it in, low. Edwards wins the header, and it's just wide. Great cross from Locke, great header from Edwards, just slightly missing the target. Again, it's another free kick from the right, which Matlock will take. Plays it forward quickly to Morford into the penalty area. Up against Merris, turns, bundled over, no penalty. Webb out to Edwards, who's got Davis right of him. The pass has just made Davis run a little bit, and it may run out for throwing, but Davis does extremely well. Mike Green in advanced position. On the right, Mike Green. He's got Davis with him. It is back to Davis. Would have probably preferred it onto his right foot, instead he's had to juggle around with it. And the ball, Drench came for it, didn't really come with any conviction, and that was almost a mix-up there. It's Mullins and Walshaw both run into each other. Mullins is then beaten to the ball, and it's a throw into Guiseley in their own half. It was kept in by Bushell. Toner, to Merris, swings it to the back post towards Baldry. Up against Harris, headed forward. Walshaw climbs with Lewis Carey. Carey punches. Unconvincingly, it's fallen to Bushell at the edge of the penalty area. In. And eventually it's cleared up by Mike Green. No penalty was given. Walshaw went down under contact. Referee immediately said no. And it's now with Ainge on the halfway line. He plays it forward. Over Holdsworth towards Walshaw in the penalty area, but the flag's up for offside, much to the dismay of the Guiseley bench, the Guiseley fans and the Guiseley players. Merris throws it into Bushell into the centre, flicks it on towards Baldry. Matt Rose has hands all over him. It's now Toner forward. Chris Senior in the penalty area. Chris Senior gets the shot away, and it's wide. Warning signs there for Gloucester. Jack Harris, maybe if you're being a bit critical, didn't get close enough. Got the shot in, Senior, but it was wide of Lewis Carey's left and near post. The half-time whistle is upon us as it's thrown to Matt Locke, who brings it away. Pass 1, pass 2, and it's bundled over right on the near enough in line with the penalty area, and it's a free kick to Gloucester literally seconds before the half-time whistle. Matt Locke did extremely well to take it past Ainge, take it past Baldry before being bundled over. And can Gloucester nick a 1-0 lead into half-time? Mullins is able to free kick, not Matlock this time. Even Senior's come slightly back. He's not on the halfway line like he was. He's got Matlock on the edge of the box, but he's running into the penalty area. Mullins drills it low to Jack Harris. Arms were up everywhere. Gloucester won in the penalty, but it wasn't given. And Guiseley can quickly break here, but the half-time whistle goes. And that is a very entertaining 0-0 for the first half. One of the best 0-0s for the first half I think I've ever seen. Both teams looked well going, really. Keeping possession quite well, defending well, and ultimately the defence is outdoing the attack at the moment. Outcasted after Christmas and finds himself here, still at Wadden Road, playing for Gloucester City. And there he is there with a nice little chest down, but just slightly short of Darren Edwards, and it's cleared up towards Senior. The wind's going to help him out here. Coop just undone by the wind there. Senior's turned him. Senior gets into the penalty area, pulls it back towards Walshaw, and it's 1-0 to Guiseley. Cheeky little flick from Walshaw there, and James Walshaw puts Guiseley 1-0 up. Matlock applauds Lewis Carey because that was a great kick. Matlock took a touch. Ainge, for some reason, just ran into the back of him, giving a free kick away. And on the left-hand side, Matlock has a chance to swing this in for an equaliser. Matlock swings it in towards the back post. And it's in! And it is the man of the moment. It's been ruled out, or has it? Nope, it's the goal. But there's been a collision. Theo Lewis has scored on his debut. The keeper's down, but the keeper's on his knees. And is that Matt Coop on the floor? No. Possibly Matt Rose. It's hard to tell who it is on the floor. We think it's Jack Harris. And there's a lot of concern for the man here. But it's one looks of it, he is set up now, which is a very, very good sign. But still not taking any chances, they're not rushing him. He's up. He's stood up. Round of applause from everyone involved. Even the Guiseley players applauding him here. Jack Harris got his coat round him, being taken. He's walking very, very heavily, very, very gingerly. Surprised if there's only one Jack Harris from the Gloucester City fans. Well, that's a positive sign we can bring you here. Jack Harris is walking off, maybe walking very heavily, gingerly, with his arms across his chest. But he is walking, and that is a very, very good sign. Sam Rawlins is stripped and ready to come on. He should slot in at left back for the stricken Jack Harris, who's being applauded off the pitch by everyone involved. Jack Harris, who's also on a yellow card, just being taken off and will be taken to hospital for further assessment. She's warming up for Guiseley, getting stripped and ready. Holsworth swings it in all the way to the back post. Eventually it's come out to Bushell. And it's wide. Mr. Andy Holsworth. So Michael Burns coming on to replace him. As Morford flicks it on towards Lewis. Hacked clear by Toner. Over Burns. And it's with Mullins. Burns comes into the back of him. Mullins then goes in. I think... Oh, he's given a free kick to Gloucester. Mullins caught Walshaw afterwards, but a free kick had already been given for a pullback on Mullins from Burns. Guiseley are not happy with this, but in all fairness, the free kick... I don't think it's a red card anyway, whether it would have been a free kick for that or not whatsoever. Yellow card at most for me. Mr. Radford's given himself some thinking time. Walshaw didn't roll around too much. It's one of those ones where it does hurt, but he hasn't rolled around to give him credit. He's getting treated now. Mullins will be booked. Much to Bushell's dismay. He wants more. The Guiseley fans want more. The Guiseley bench want more. But the referee's not going to give any more. It's a yellow card for number 8, Darren Mullins. Not really sure how long's been played. We're probably going into 75th minute or so. 75th minute or so, but we've got plenty of time left. And it's fallen for Walshaw in the penalty area. It's fallen to Burns. Tackle. No penalty. Much to Guiseley's dismay. Walshaw and Burns almost tried to force their way through the Gloucester back line. It fell to Walshaw. Great tackle from Coop. Coop and Rose were both on the floor following the tackle. Burns tried to get through. Rose then managed to get a foot in, and the chance had gone. Merris plays it off Mike Renos out for a corner to Guiseley. Guiseley trying to mount an offence here, trying to get some momentum going, trying to pepper the Gloucester goal and find themselves in front again. Boschell's over the corner, I believe. Over on the right hand side. Swinging it in swing. All the way to the back post. It was flicked on by a couple of people, including Tom Webb, and then Baldry headed it wide. Didn't know too much about it, but it's a goal kick to Gloucester City. Away on the left, that's a great pass from Bushell. Walshaw up against Mike Green. Walshaw takes him on. Shot, saved by Lewis. Still not clear. Webb manages to hook it clear. Matlock should keep us in, and this game is not going to stop yet. It was Lewis, cleared by Ellis. Sam Rollins over the throw in. He's got Matt Rose with him. He's got Matlock with him. He's just starting up his options. He's got Edwards down the line. Great little throw to Edwards. Just against two defenders here. Plays it off and there's a corner kick to Gloucester. Another chance for Matlock to get his foot around that ball and swing it in for a Gloucester City goal. The crowd are anticipating a good chance here. Matlock, it's time to deliver. Matlock swings it in swing, all the way to the middle. Morford should collect this on the right. Good first touch, just set himself. Crosses it behind everyone. Rose flicks it on. Referee's given a free kick. Matt Rose above everyone else, but according to Mr. Radford, used his hands. It looks like it'd be Toner. Just swing it in right footed. Low, flicked up. Walshaw wins the header. Lewis Carey comes and claims. Away, Mike Green plays it forward towards Mullins. Mullins, good little cut. He's got Lewis in the penalty area. There's Lewis! Oh! Edwards! Yes! 2-1. Gloucester has scored. Ball down the right. Mullins. A Gascoigne-esque touch inside. Ball in. Lewis running in with the header off the crossbar. Falls to Edwards. Takes a touch. Puts it in. Edwards, on his last game before his 4-match suspension after a red card a couple of weeks ago, has put Gloucester 2, Guiseley 1.
Mullins has done very well there to win the ball, take it past the left back of Guiseley, hang up a ball in the middle, and it's a powerful header from Lewis, who heads it against the underside of the crossbar. Everyone thought it went in, it come back out as Guiseley have a chance here. Number 15, the substitute Danny Foster, forces a save from Lewis Carey.
Matlock walking over to take this. Right hand side, it'll be an outswinger. Sam Rawlins and Mike Green are back. Tom Webb slightly back. Morford on the edge of the penalty area. Coop and Rose both forward. The only man forward for Guiseley is number 14, Joe O'Neill. Matlock, swing it in. Good ball. Lewis goes up. It's come out to Tom Webb at the edge. Great touch. Tom Webb blocked. Falling to O'Neill. And here comes Guiseley on the counter-attack. He's got men coming forward. Just needs a bit of help. He's got it with Walshaw. Inside to Burns. Great tracking back from Theo Lewis. He's done extremely well. Him and Darren Mullins just doubled up on him there. And then Michael Burns has taken out Theo Lewis there. Michael Burns should pick up a yellow card here to play on. Matlock again. He's got Mullins on the left. That's a great ball from Matlock, and Mullins on the left-hand side up against Ellis. Mullins wants a bit of help. He's got it from Matlock. Matlock in the centre. Matlock with the effort. Matlock wide. Guiseley fans trying to rail their team on, trying to get their team going. Everyone back in the Gloucester City half, except Steve Drench again. Toner swings it in. Up goes number 6 Wilson, I think. Yeah, number 6 Wilson, just wide of Lewis Carey's left-hand post. And that was a scare for Gloucester. And it's now with Bushell. Into Forrest, got time to turn. Webb, good tackle, but it's fallen to Forrest again. Into Toner, towards the back post where Walshaw's arriving. Lewis Carey does extremely well just to see out for a goal kick there. Coop tried to tackle him. And it's played forward for Walshaw to chase. Sam Rawlins backing him up. Sam Rawlins trying to show him onto his left foot, and he does. Walshaw, great block by Sam Rawlins. It's fallen for Ainge. Swings it first time. Away by Mike Green. Great defending by Mike Green. Out to Merris. To Toner on the left-hand side. Cutting in. Great tackle that is by Mike Green again, and he is then bundled into the back of Surely. Not given. Mike Green gets it clear anyway. Great defender from Mike Green. Mike Green's not happy. I think he said a little bit too much, and he's going to be booked. A good, near enough 10 minutes into stoppage time here. As Bushell plays it forward. Matlock, chance to break away. Chips it for Theo Lewis, no flag. Theo Lewis is in. Good first touch. Theo Lewis! Oh, it's wide. Drench pumps it forward, long towards O'Neill. Flicked on. Rawlins away. Rawlins up. Headed away by Wilson. Locke takes it down nicely. Plays it towards Edwards. Ainge lets it run to Ellis. Ellis to Merris. Morford nips in. Will Morford. Oh, he tried to play in Edwards. Edwards is onside if he gets it. It's out for a throw-in to Guiseley. Morford clashed into Merris. I don't think it was a foul. If Morford had got past him, I was in. And there's the full-time whistle! Gloucester have won 2-1 against Guiseley in a great, entertaining match. Guiseley are rightly up there, battling for promotion, but Gloucester just had the better of them today. Dan, your thoughts on the game, how you thought the game developed, and ultimately the Tigers radio man of the match for today.
That's a thoroughly professional and forward. Oh, there's a clash going on in the middle. One of the, I can't quite see who it was, I think it was Wilshaw's come over and grabbed Lewis Carey by the throat in the middle, but Matt Rose got in there straight away to split it up as the players shake hands in the middle. As I was saying, it's thoroughly professional, very solid, I'm going to say outstanding second half performance from Gloucester. The person in the middle was on form. Lewis and Edwards up front, linking up very, very well. And I think it's a thoroughly deserved 3 points for Gloucester. First half it was about even, and I think it was right that it went in 0-0. But other than the chance from the chance that resulted in the goal for Walshaw, and then the Boschel chance that forced a very good save from Lewis Carey, Guiseley didn't really have that many opportunities. Locke with the deliveries from set pieces was setting up opportunities left, right and centre for Gloucester, and ultimately it was two very good headers from Lewis that forced the first goal and then forced the set up for Edwards at the end for the winner, which was a very cool, calm and collected finish. Man of the match is a tough one. You've got to look at Mike Green, had a very, very good game at right back. Second half performance from Theo Lewis, which was very, very good, but I'm going to say for Darren Edwards, before he goes away for his 4-match suspension, he got the goal, he had the calmness to get the winner, and his link up in the first half was what calmed Gloucester down for me, and his again link up play in the second half was second to none. It was outstanding. Yeah, very deserved win for Gloucester here today.
So that's the Tigers radio man of the match for today, Darren Edwards. That's the first time I think we've given it to him. The previous winners being Darren Mullins, Mike Green and Darren Mullins. Darren Edwards has played extremely well, as did the whole Gloucester team, as did most of the Guiseley team, to be fair. They gave themselves a good account here in front of us. But goals from Theo Lewis, the debutant, who had a very, very good second half, and Darren Edwards had a very, very good game, cancelling out the Walshaw goal, has seen it finish. Gloucester City 2, Guiseley 1.